Hello guys, how are you? Today lecture, in this video, I have decided to show you how we can create the CRUD application with the help of .NET 6, the latest version that Microsoft will officially release in 2022 and with the Visual Studio 222. I will develop a basic ASP.NET 6 application. I will show you how we can insert the data in the SQL server, how we can update the existing record, how we can delete the record, and how we can show the students that we register in our database. I have developed a plan to go through the value step by step. So basically, I have a notepad file, and in this notepad file, I have written all the steps what we will do. First, we will create ASP.NET application with .NET 6 in Visual Studio 2022. Then we will install some important packages, and next toward the final step. So first, let's we create ASP.NET 6 application in Visual Studio. Those are 2022. Basically, it will be an MVC application. So I will create a folder on my desktop, um, ASP application with .NET 6. Okay, and inside this folder, I will create my first project. Uh, I will open Visual Studio 2022, the preview version. Click on create a new project. Here search for ASP uh, ASP.NET Core Web App, uh, ASP.NET Core Web App Model View Controller. So basically, we will select this option. Click next. It is a C sharp. Okay. Uh, Click next. I will name the project as uh, Students Record Management App. Okay. And I will find the folder on my desktop that I just created, SP application with .NET 6. I will create my application inside this folder. Okay, click next. I will here uncheck this option, and you can see that we have to select the .NET 6.0 version. The long-term support is available for this version from Microsoft. Click on the create button. I have select no authentication tab here at this time. Okay guys, my application is created successfully. Let's we see the or the packages. I think all things are installed. Okay, the ASP.NET Core app and Microsoft ASP.NET Core app, both things are installed. Now I will rebuild the application because it is the first time, and I will run just whether it is working or not. Then we will move to our next step. Okay, it is successfully rebuilt. Now I will run the application. Okay guys, our first application is created successfully. Now I will move towards my second step, which is install important packages. Okay, now I will install these all important packages that are very necessary for our application. I will copy this package, go to your application, uh, select manage new get packages, browse, Microsoft Entry Framework Core latest stable version is 6.0.0. I will install this. I think the installation will take a little time, so keep watching the video. I will accept all terms and conditions. I think all things are installed successfully. Okay, it is a good find. Now I will copy the second package, paste here, click on the first option, click on install, click OK, accept. Okay, this package is also installed successfully in our project. Now I will copy the third package name, paste here, click install. I think it has some more MB. That is why it's taking a little time in the installation. After that, we will install the next package, Microsoft Visual Studio Web.design. The full name is coordination.design. Okay, so the SQL Server package installation is in progress. Basically, I have noted all the packages in advance so that we have uh, not to waste our time making the video too much lengthy. Okay, this package also installed successfully. Now we will install the Microsoft Visual Studio .web .code generation and .design. Okay, click install. The installation is in progress. I will copy now these package. Wait, wait, the installation is in progress. We are getting the folder and the files. Initially, it takes a little time, and then I think in our upcoming, in the next parts of the video, I think there is no need to install any kind of other packages. So we have just left two packages, the system.data.sql client and the Dapper. I have installed, that the latest compatible versions of all the packages that's showing at the top by default. Oh, these kind of packages too many files. It takes a little more time as compared to the others that I have already installed. Hurry up, install soon. I'm installing all these packages because without installation these kind of packages, it will be, I think, impossible to do data kind of operation, to insert, to update, and to connect with the SQL server. And we will use this package for our for getting our data, for inserting our data. People using ADO.NET, Peter Poco, link queries, and other kind of ORM for data operation. We will use Dapper in our this video. It is, I think, very simple. That is why I have chosen. Otherwise, we can also use Pita Poco, the link queries, the um, other kind of ORM. It is a lightweight ORM. What is the process? Okay, I have to accept it. Thank you. I have installed this package successfully. Now we have left just two packages to be installed. Come on, baby. Okay, accept the terms and condition. I think it is a small, teeny package. That is why it starts so fastly. And now it is the turn of Dapper, the last package. Sorry guys for installing too many packages, but these kind of things are very necessary. Dapper by Samsung. Okay, the latest stable version is okay. Click on install. Okay, the installation of Dapper is also success. Now I will once again rebuild my project. I want to see whether it's running or not after installing too many packages in my project. Okay, successfully created. Oh, thanks, it's running. Now, our next step is to create a database, a table, and store procedure. Basically, I want in this application to create a student table and then insert some kind of records in that table. Then we have to show these student lists in our application, and then we have to delete a student record and update an existing record. So let's we jump directly to the SQL Server Management Studio, create a database with the name student db. I think it will be a suitable name, student db. Okay, student db. Now I will create a table inside this db. Inside this table I will keep the column like student id, full name, email address, and city. Okay, it's enough. And I will also put on created on who admin created the student, and create sorry, created by, in the created by field there will come the login user id who is creating the student. Here this time I will just put one or any dummy value, and basically the created for on field is very necessary to track the record on which date this record is created. I will make this field as primary key. Okay, make as integer. This will be n varchar 50. I mean its length should be 150 character. The email should also be 150 character. City should be, I think, 50 character. 50 character. Yeah, it's enough. And it will be a daytime. This will be the integer. One thing left. I will make this field as auto incremented. Okay. Now I will create this table to students. I will watch over again. Student is integer, full name, varchar, city and varchar, created on data and created by integer. Okay, one thing I left that I have to make this column is not null label. Again, students create this table. I think the table is created. Okay, I have just to run a query on this table, select historic from students. Okay, currently there is no record in this table. Now I will create here a procedure for inserting the record inside the student table. I have already written the script of the procedure, so I will run this procedure. IntelliSense, uh, refresh local cache. These step you can perform if you create a new procedure or new table, then the IntelliSense will not coming here in these in the editor. So you have to refresh if you want the IntelliSense to be enabled. Click on this option, refresh local cache. Okay. Now I will create the procedure for insert student record. Okay, I will pass here some parameter like full name. It will be nvarchar 150. Okay, the second thing will be, I think, email address, and the last thing will be, sorry, the second last thing will be the city. It should be 15 character long, and the last thing will be uh, created by. Okay, and it will be an integer. Remove these comma from the after the last parameter. Now I will here write the script for insertion. uh, okay guys, I will again once mention one thing, that we can return the exception message if occurred at the procedure level from the SQL server. So for doing this, I have to write in this way: begin try, end try, uh, begin catch, and catch. And inside this I have to write the script for insert into students. Okay, values will be the parameters that are coming inside the procedure. So the first column will be full name, email address, uh, and city, created on and created by. Okay. Copy all these things from here, paste over here, and just append the @ okay. For the created on, I have just to write the get date function of SQL server, and we are getting the created by parameter from our store procedure parameter. Okay, if the student record is inserted successfully, then I have to return a message to the application. Sorry, select saved successfully from DB as response. Okay, and if there comes some kind of error at SQL level, then I will return the message, the error message. So for the error message, there is a built-in function in SQL, error message. So if any kind of error occurred at this level during the insert, delete, and or update or any kind of operation, then we can return the error message. We can print or we can record the error message. So I will return the error message as response if there are occurred some kind of error. Okay, it will be our first procedure, insert student record. I will run this procedure. Okay, the procedure is created successfully. Now I will create the second procedure. Mm, get students list. There is no need of parameter in this case. I have just to return the students list. Select historic from students, whether it is running. Okay, get student list. Our second procedure is created successfully. Now I will create a procedure for delete uh, sorry students record, delete students record, and for these I have to provide a parameter student ID. Here I will pass the student ID as parameter. Okay, and inside this I will write again the script for exception handling also. Begin, try, and try, begin, catch, and catch. Okay, delete from students where student ID is equal to the parameter that are coming inside the store procedure. If the student records deleted successfully, then I will return again the message where I am going. I think this some kind of problem with my mouse or my keyboard. Select deleted successfully. Okay, and if error occur, then I will return the error message as response. Basically, response will be our column name response. Okay, let's we see create procedure delete student record. It will be the parameter. It will be the statement for deleting the student record with this ID. Okay, it will be our return message and it will be our error message if occurred some kind of error. Let's run the procedure. Okay, now again it is the time to write the update procedure. So just close this statement. I have to open the store procedure that I have already write for the insert student record. I will write same procedure, but there will be a little modification. Uh, Update students record. Inside this procedure, I will pass all these parameter, but uh, there will be some addition parameter like oh, student ID. Okay, so I will pass these parameter also from the application. Now here I will write the statement for updating the student record. Okay, update students. Okay, sorry, students set full name is equal to full name, email address is equal to email address where I am going. Email address city is equal to city, and the last thing is that I think there's no need of created by. Okay, I will remove this column. City is equal to city where student ID is equal to the parameter that are coming inside the store procedure student ID. Okay, I will run the script. So all our three procedures of our four procedures are created. One, two, three, four. Okay. Now I will see what is our next step. Create database, table, and store procedure. Okay, this step is completed. Now add connection string of db in app setting.js. Okay, I will copy this line. Now I have to add the connection string of the database inside of our uh, app setting.json file. Okay, press enter. Copy this connection string inside the app setting.json. Connection string. It will be the name of the connection string. I think this is correct. Let me check. Just click on these. Click on connect, and it will be your server name. Okay, cancel. where I am going, this top, okay. The DB name will be students DB or student DB. I'm confused. Student DB, okay. Student DB. Student DB. It should be students DB. By mistake, I have write as student DB. So sorry for these guys. Student user ID is equal to SA and password is equal to 12345 6. Okay, it is no correct. Let's see what is our next step. Add close students in model folder. So we have done all the basic thing. Now I have select historic from students. Okay, just click on this copy with header. I have need of the columns, all this column. Okay, now I will create a class student in our model folder of application. Sorry guys, I have opened another project. Model folder. I will click on the add button, click on class, name the class as student, and then press enter. Oh my god, right. And inside this class, there is no namespace coming inside the student.cs class. I think it is a new feature in .NET 6. Let's we see what happened in our next part of the video. So I will now add all these properties in our student class. Okay. Oh, wow, amazing feature of the Visual Studio 2022. Again, I will press. So here will be my student ID. Here will be my full name. Okay, here will be my email address and the city name. I think there is no need of creating one, but anyway, I will place here. Remove this kind of thing, make it a string again. String. This should all be also be a string, and it should be a date time. Okay. A non-nullable property email address must contain a null value. Okay, I will make is add non-nullable. Don't worry, it is another property. Sorry, Control Z. Okay, there are very amazing new features in the latest version of C Sharp and .NET 6. Okay, now it's look like amazing. Our next step is to, we have created the student class in the model folder. Create a service folder. Whoa, it's a very simple step. Create a service folder. Where is add? Okay, click on add, new folder, add services, serve. Okay, guys, sorry, services folder. Click OK. We have created the services folder, and then add student services class. Again, we have to add a class. The class name should be studentservices.cs. Okay, I have added the class. Hmm. Add interface for the class. So I will here add an interface for the purpose of dependency injection in .NET 6 with the same name as student services. Um, I can create the interface inside the services folder as a separate file, but I think there is no need. So I will create here the interface. Okay, it's showing me the complete intelligence. Good. I love you, Visual Studio 2022, I think. Oh, am I right? Okay, press tab twice. Nice feature. It's like VS Code. So we have created the interface, and I will inherit this class from this interface. No, it's look like nice. We are doing this kind of feature for the dependency injection purpose. Add interface, this is also done. In constructor of the class, add setting for connection string. Okay, it is very necessary. I will copy all this kind of thing. Okay, in the constructor of class, I will create the constructor of the class, and inside the constructor of the class I will add the configuration manager. Basically, from the configuration manager, if we require some kind of thing like to read the DB connection from the app setting, uh, it is our DB connection. It is the complete path. So we are using the I configuration in .NET 6, also in .NET Core 3.1 and .NET Core 5. What are calling .NET 5? Okay, I'm right. So the connection string and provider name. We will also copy this to attribute, paste here. Okay, I will. What am I doing wrong? I want to remove these line between these two, but I am not able. Okay, leave it. Connection string, we will set the connection string inside the constructor of this class. We will also set this property, the provider name also. We will set all this kind of thing inside the constructor. So our next step is to add IDB connection. Okay, basically we will add IDB connection also inside this class. Where I am going. Uh, okay. IDB connection. For the IDB connection, we have required these namespace. Where these namespacing are going, guys? Literally, I am not aware about this in .NET 6. Okay, it's coming here, but not uh, other namespaces are appearing here. I think in .NET 6 there is the concept of global namespaces. So we will search for in the project where the other namespaces like the system.web, system.link, system.link, system.web.mbc, where all other namespaces are declared. But you can search. You have to search for this. Okay, so basically we have create the constructor. Inside constructor we have set some variables, and now we have put a attribute for the SQL connection. Okay, let's we move forward. Create simple add method. Now we will add a very simple add a simple method for inserting student record. uh, what? Okay, press twice. No, 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 no. Public string insert student. Okay, um, return tab to accept. What am I going? Return. Okay, no, I will add the body inside um, this method for inserting the student card. Okay, IDB connection is our that property. We are making a DB connection variable, opening the, and we will then close this connection. Okay. Now for these, I have to import the namespace. What will be the namespace? I think I should uh, st student. No. Student. It will be our model. Okay. Import the namespace. Control dot using, and it should be our model. Okay. Here is its namespace using Dapper. Okay, right. It is the Dapper namespace method. So basically, insert student will be our procedure name. Let me check once again with the DB. What was insert student record? Okay, sorry guys, I will copy these method store procedure name, will paste inside these insert student record. It will be all store procedure name, and it will be the data that are coming, and we are using a store procedure. That is why I have created the command tab as command tab dot store procedure. You know that we are getting uh, the let me open the store procedure first, then I will explain. We are getting a message from the DB whether the record is inserted successfully or not. So for reading these message inside our application, sorry, I have opened another project. I will read here list student. I think it is the correct way. No, generate a method. What is the exact method to read uh, data from the connection string from using Dapper? Okay, sorry. Let me check, guys. I think I am doing a mistake. Remove all these kind of stuffs. Okay, remove all these kind of stuffs. How can we read the? Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. I should go inside this function as list. Enable source the DB connection. Execute scalar. How can I read the data? I am confused. Let me search. Let me search. Dapper SQL. Sorry, ASP get data. Let's research because I don't want to waste the time by doing practicing, because the video length will become very lengthy if I continue this practice. Execute. Where is execute? db query t ho 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 ho. I think it is the right method. db query. db.query. Okay, query. Yes, I'm right. List student. Okay, it does not showing any error. I think I am no right. I will store the result in a variable student student. It is enough. No, I will get the first record from the student variable. No, it should be first or default. Okay, top row, and if uh, I'm returning a message in the response column, so I will create a model for reading the response. Add class uh, db response.cs. db response.cs should be like no, I think there is no need of the separate response um, class. Okay, delete it. I have just to add an extra column inside the student class, and it should be like response. Okay, response. Close this file. uh, no, I have to, I am already returning the student. No, I will store the first column inside this one. If if top row dot, why I'm not getting the column name? I'm returning the student list, okay, and inside the student and from the student list I am getting the first row. That's me to list, okay, and then I have to, what is the problem, guys? I should write in this way: if student dot first or default dot response. Wow, it is an amazing feature of .NET 6. Let me copy this column. Response. What is the problem again with this? We are, I think, getting the data in .NET in this way, but here there are some kind of new features available. What? Student, the first or default. I should like this string dot first or default is read only dot. No, let's we see first what the response is coming inside this variable. After that we will see. Okay guys, so it will be our insert method basically, and now I have to um, declare this method inside our interface also, otherwise it will give error. We have created the basic method add student services class in startup.cs. Okay, it is very necessary to basically declare or these class inside the startup.cs. Startup.cs. Oh, in the .NET 6 there is no startup.cs, so here we have to um, register or dependency injection, because I will show you another project. It is also the .NET 5, .NET 3.1 project, but here inside this project we have the startup class, and inside these we have to register our services. But inside .NET 6, there is no startup class. So here we have to register the dependency injection. It is a question program. If I register this kind of thing globally, I mean I should register here. Okay, register services. Okay, services. Solve package. No, no, no. Services. I services. What is the second? I I service scope. Okay. I service scope. Root add singleton. I. What is the name of our class? The name of class is student, and the interface is, where is our interface? I student services. Okay. I will place the interface here. Okay. But again, I am getting an error. So how can I install the services builder dot services. Let's we try this one. Okay, successfully I have registered my service in .NET 6. The file structure I think is a little confusing. We have the namespace, that new namespace name, new class name, then the opening parentheses, the closing parentheses. It is like all things are in an open space in the air. Okay, let's see what we are facing in the next. Add student controller dependency injection. Okay, now I have to basically add the controller. Add controller MVC controller. Yes, right. We want absolutely the MVC controller. Student controller. Click OK. I have created the controller successfully. Now I have to register uh, the dependency injection inside the constructor of the student controller, um, like that we register inside this class. In this way I have to register. So I will copy this line of code, paste here. uh, I forget this line. Okay, two things are very necessary. There is no need of the connection string here at this point. The class name is student controller. I configuration, it's okay. Now I have to import the iStudent interface, iStudent services interface, like in this way. Student services. First I should create the property for this here. iStudent services, student services, import the namespace. Click. Okay, the namespace is imported successfully, and I will make this variable equal to this one. I am assigning basically the student services into this variable. You will be familiar with the dependency injection concept in .NET Core. So I have registered my class. Now the next step is to add student controller dependency injection controller. Okay, basically add view and other operation. Now we reach at our basic thing, to make our views and forms. So this method will be like http get um, student list. Okay, return view. I will create one another model folder here. Inside this folder, the model, uh, all models.cs. Okay, and inside this I have to public student, okay, and then public list. Okay, nice, thank you so much. But it should be students list. Thank you so much, VS 2022. I will go inside the student controller, declare the model as model new. Okay, import the namespace. I will return these to the view. Okay, now I have to make a method for getting the student records from the database. So model dot student list is equal to, I will call our method as model dot insert student, but insert student will not be our method. Let's first I create the other method also for getting the student record. Control C, Control V, and this method will be get stu students list. Okay, I will not pass any parameter to this method. Its return type will be list of student. Okay, let's me create a variable also for returning the student variable list. Where am I doing mistake? Okay, result new, show me the intelligence. Why? I will store the response inside this variable, and I will then return uh, this variable. Okay, remove this one and return from here. Return result. But one thing I have forget, I think I should make this all kind of stuff inside a try catch block. So snippets surround with try. Okay, no, it's look like nice. And if I want to capture the exception, then I will error message is equal to ax dot message, and I don't want to throw the error. I just want to return the empty student record. Okay, all things are okay. No, remove this parameter because there is no need to pass parameter to the. Okay, right. What is the problem? Suppose our class is the is this kind of thing uh, we have to pass. It is necessary. Let's we see control Z. Okay, no, student dot query. Let's we see this connection query first. SQL connection SQL param is equal to null. Connection SQL param is equal to null. Why is giving us the error? Let's remove words once again. Can please convert types equal to dot list to student dot result. What is the problem, baby? Hmm. Here am I doing mistake, baby. Query first, no first. Query list. Let's see fast a dummy variable here. Again, what is the problem? Control Z, Control Z, 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 Control Z. We are return. Okay, student model. Let's see what happened. But basically, these giving us the error that we can't convert the system collection generic list to system collection generic list student record management. It is also a result. So how they people are getting the result? Let's we see again at the documentation of Dapper. Dapper ASP NET get list. Let's we see get list of records from database using Dapper. Nice wording. We are also searching for these. Dot query. Oh, oh. There is no need to say here list. Remove this one to list. We are successful. We are successful. Okay, we are getting the result. I think we should also do here in this way in our first method. Student. Okay, we get the result. We return the result. What am I doing again here? Expected. Okay, expected. Now we will enclose this again inside the try catch block surround with 3 bar y control z ex string error message is equal to ex dot message, and we have to return the empty list if we face any kind of error without throwing the exception to the screen. Control S. It will be our procedure name? No. For getting the student record, we have this procedure. Control C, and it will be our store procedure name. Let's we call, sorry, let's we declare uh, this procedure inside our interface of the class. It's very necessary, otherwise your program will not be able to run. So from the student controller, basically we will call this method dot to list. Okay guys, student services, it is the dependency injection, it is the method, and we are converting to the to list. We will get inside this variable and we are passing this variable to our view. Now I will add the student list view. Add view, SP razor view. Okay, let's see. What will be the name of the view? Student list. Students list. Click OK. It is a completely empty view. What we got? I was thinking about the pre-default view, like the index. No worry, we have to write the code inside our view. Student list. Okay. View title, home page. Basically, it is the view. Okay. Index, student list. Both views are same. But in this view, I will write my by default code. Student list, we have to write like hello. Let's we first run our application whether it's running or not, because we have done a lot of work and we did not test whether our application is running or not. So just to run the application, let's we see. I think I'm doing an error. Oh, zero failed. Let's we see. Zero failed means that we are moving towards the success. Student management, home privacy, and you know that the link for our new page is student dash student list. Student dot student list. Okay, we have run the view successfully. So inside this view, I have to declare my model. Model. What is the namespace? The namespace is student record management app dot models. Okay, here is my view. This is my view. Okay, basically it will be our model, and here in this side I have to create uh, a row. Inside this row I have to declare a column. Why am I getting this error? Student record model is a namespace but it looks like a type. What is the meaning? Model? Am I right now? I think. Let's see what happens in the next coming phases. Div class column lg 12, and inside this I have to paste uh, a bootstrap to table. Okay, I have just forget the name. So type bootstrap table, press enter. From here you can get the bootstrap table. I think we have need this simple table. Okay, remove this one, the @ sign, because it will throw an error. We are using MVC .NET 6. Let's see again, see what happened inside our application, whether it is reflecting or not. Okay, it's reflecting. Student record model or record models. What is this? Let's see, guys. We student record management dot models. I think we are declaring the model in this way, but here we are getting error. Let's we see what kind of error we are making using model. It is the normal way. Baby, let's come on. Model. Okay, m should be small, right? And then we have to declare the namespace. Okay, let's see. Using it is the namespace. What kind of error we are getting? Is a namespace, but it's ruled like a tab. What does this mean? Here we are also using this tab, all module, all model object. Whoa. Dot models. Dot. We have to write it all models. Again, I have got the point. Okay, we have also removed the error. Let's see. Okay, now the error is gone. Thanks to Almighty Allah. We have removed from the error. Now inside these we have to declare the column t hat. Where is our table? Okay, Control K D, Control Z, Control K D. Okay, table head is should be like student ID, student name, email, address, and create it on, and there should also be the city name, city name, city. Just it's enough. Remove these two rows, and inside these you have to write a little code about the C#. I'm not getting any intelligence. Let's we see. No, no, what happened? Control U. Oh, where am I going? What is an amazing factor? If model dot, there is no intelligence. Student list is not equal to null, and model dot student list dot font is greater than 0. then we have to show the list. Okay, now for each variable item in model dot student list, let's we see the real use of .NET MVC. Why we are getting different possible null reference? Leave it. Leave it, boy. There is no issue. We have tr remove this one. Just place this one. Item dot full. Sorry, student ID. Okay. Uh, just remove this line. Control D D D. Okay. Full name, and no, we have to show the email address. Email address, city, and create it on also. Okay, let's we run our application. What happened? There is no student record in our DB. Let's I will show you. We can insert Adami record inside our table. Edit top 100 row. Student ID will be auto incremented. Let's I enter my own name, node, and email will be just dummy node. It's not my real email address. City should be, I think, New York, my favorite city. And created on will be the date. For the date, I have to get the date from SQL. Select get date. Okay. Run this program. Okay. I have get the date and press here date created by one admin. Let's rerun our program again whether it's taking the data or not. No, no, it's giving an error. Whoa, whoa. Whether we have saved the record successfully or not. Select historic from students. Okay, we have one row. Let's we stop our application and run again. Here is and our names URL is student list. Okay, we have got our first student record. Now I will add here a button above the table, and on clicking this button I will show a modal, and inside the modal we will fill this basic information and then we will insert. Okay guys, so let's we search for the bootstrap modal, with form. How this look like? No, it's ugly. I don't like. It is also without form. Please show me a modal with form. Request you bootstrap. Again we fail. Again we fail. Large modal, small modal. There is no modal with form. We can make it according to our needs, but I want to not waste our time. Close. Okay, I think it is a simple modal. I will copy. Okay, it is our real project. Paste the modal body here. Remove this paragraph also. No, it is, I think, very complicated modal. Not complicated, but I think not according to our needs. So, okay. it is a suitable model. Copy this code, paste here, and also copy the button of the model. I will paste the button above the table. So I will add here another row. Okay, these will be the class uh, column LG12. Okay, and inside these I have to paste the button launch model. I will replace with add student. Okay, it's enough. Example model. Okay, example model center, right? Example model center. I will give a little padding and margin m1 p. There's no license, so leave it. Let's see. It is the hard reload option in Visual Studio 2020. Basically, by pressing this hard fire like button, the changes are automatically replaced inside our page. So let's see. Okay, but the modal is not fired. Let's see what is the reason. Example modal center. Example modal center. Right. Let's see again. Press the hard reload button. What is the reason? Let's see. Example modal. I should search for the modal body. Okay. What is the display? Display is equal to inline block. What does this mean? Let's again see the display. Oh, sorry. I have to watch for this. Its display is equal to none, and I should click. There is no reflection, guys. We are using jQuery or not. Let's we see. Use shade layout. jQuery we are using required section. What is the reason? As we see why this model is not opening. I think I am example model center control F V. I am targeting this model with the help of ID but not reflecting here. If I just make the display is equal to, let's see what happened. No, again it is not showing. I should add here the clause show sh. Okay, no, it is visible to us. It's mean that we have to show the modal manually. No, it is not supported. So leave it, guys. We have to do this kind of activity with a normal way. Remove this modal because I think there are some missing packages like jQuery, etc. So I don't want to waste our time inside these packages. I will just simply copy a bootstrap form. It is okay. I have to copy the code, right? Control KD for inlining the element button submit. In the first, remove this one and also remove. Okay, there is no need to remove any kind of other thing. Remove this one give here is full name. ID should also be full name. Okay, its name should be full name. Its name should be full name, and form control. Its type is email. Enter email. Okay, 100% correct. Now I have to write the email address here of the student address. Don't worry, guys, that why the bootstrap modal is not working. I think there is some kind of issues or some kind of extra packages needed, or there is some issue with the jQuery. Therefore, I don't want to waste here time by fixing this issue. So I will just do a very simple kind of insert with a simple bootstrap form. Okay, it will be enter email, and it will be enter full name. It will be the full name. Okay, its type will be text. Its type will be email address for, and it should be for this one email help. Leave it. Okay, no, or third field will be like city. City should be, what is the name of the city column? City. I want to keep the column and ID as according to the field that are in DB. Enter city. Submit. Okay, let's we see, guys, this shape of the form. Full name, email, yes. No, we have to make it 6. Full name. Why all things are at center? Line item text. There is no bootstrap intelligence, guys. I am confused with a new version, but don't worry, it will be a good step. Let's see what happened. Float, right, text aligned, and start. Okay, I am adding to the column LG6. Just add a inline CSS style text align. Why the intelligence is not coming? What have I added here? Text align center. I am confused. There's no intelligence sometime, and sometime the intelligence from the VS Visual Studio Code is great. Text align start. Okay, let's we see again. There should be some padding to this margin bottom 10 pixel. Okay, copy this line and paste to here. Okay, so it will be our farm, guys. It look like not very beautiful in the design perspective, but in this video our main focus is to the CRUD operation in .NET 6. So let's we move to our further steps. Now I have just copy a very simple code that I have already written. Uh, this I have need this code form. Okay, our method will be post. There is no area. SP controller will be which controller we are using the student, and action method will be insert student insert student record. Okay, it's enough. Now I will declare and define this method inside our student controller. Control T. Okay guys, the name will be insert student record, and inside this method we will pass the modal, and I will post this modal inside our main method, which is insert student record. I have already declared this method, don't worry guys. Let's we directly, it is also modal, it is also modal, let's we say it form data. Don't confuse yourself at any point. It will not be equal to the student list variable result. Okay, go to the insert student. The method is here. We are passing the modal, and our method name is procedure name is store procedure name is insert student record. We will get the hmm, student from this procedure. um, let's we check the response column. If student is not equal to null, and student dot first default dot response is equal to something like that we are getting from this method modify. Okay, if we insert the record successfully and got this method, then we have to return these message to controller also. Okay, uh, and if we get an error, then what will be our return response? So surround this with the try catch block. Try catch block is inserted successfully. Here I will return the error if occurred to the controller, and then to the view Ajax dot message return this message to the controller return. Okay, there is no need I think of this block now. Insert student, why it's giving error? Okay, here we will return again, I think string result. Okay, I should set is an empty string. uh, Result should be this, and where we should return the result, this result. result. I am making mistakes always in writing uh, the variables, but guys, our main focus is to write the application. Student okay, response is saved successfully, then we have to return this message to the controller. Otherwise we have to return the error message. We are calling this method from our student controller, and we will store the response in string, and here in the controller there is a logic. If result is again equal to or this method or this string, sorry, Then we have to return a message to the view, return view, and we have to return the message inside the temp data. The temp data will be like success msg equal to, okay, copy this line and return to the view if we insert the record successfully. Else, if there occurs some kind of error, then we have to return this one. Else string dot result is equal to, sorry, temp data success message is equal to this one, and it will be the error msg return view. Remove this line because we are either returning from this point or from this point. So we are calling this method from our view student will, and the controller name is student. We will fill the form, submit the form. The control will go inside here. I put a debugger here and run the application. Let me see what happens. Okay, the page is open. Our URL is student list. Okay, guys, I have to put the name as uh, Elena, right? Elena. Elena, please don't mind. We are using your name in our application. Your city is, I think, Texas. Elena, am I right? Submit. The page is not working. Student, insert student record. If the problem continues, contact the site owner. HTTP error. Why it's not working? Student, insert student record. It is the get method. Why we declare this as get? Make is HTTP post. HTTP post because we are sending the form as post, I think. Yes, it is the post form. So let's run application again. I think Elena got angry. That is why our application crashed. Baby, come on, run fast. Okay, student list. We fill the form again. Where is Elena? I will search for you. Elena, Elena, please this time make our request to the controller because we are already too late. Okay, baby. Yes, we hit the controller and let's we see what we have got inside the model. The Texas, the created on the arena, the null response. Okay, we will add one another point here. Just stop the application because we are receiving the created by in the procedure. So that is why I will also pass this variable from the controller created by press enter. I am adding one another attribute to the student class and it will be integer. So in the inside the student controller, we are sending the form data and just here add this attribute to the form data. Form data dot created by is equal to 1. Okay, guys. Now all the things are perfect. Let's see what happened next. It is our third time to running the application for just inserting the student record, guys. Now at this time we have to, I think, get the success message from the DB. Elena, Elena. I will try with Elena again and again, and one day I will get the success message from controller again, again, again. What is the result? SQL date time overflow must be between. What is the problem with date time, guys? Created on Okay, we are trying, guys, .NET 6. So please, if I am making some kind of, you know, mistakes, then you can forgive me because I know that we never got such kind of these basic errors in the normal ASP.NET applications. But Microsoft know better. We are, I think, no in front of Elena. Elena is angry. Wow, Texas. We hit the controller. We get the form data. Again, we are no. Let's we see what is the result message. The CTR function is a student has too many arguments specified. Why? It is full name, email address, city created by. Let's we move further one step again. Insert student record and it is here. Insert student record. Okay. Let's we hit this method and inside the modal let's we see what happened. City is equal to Texas. It is created by Elena. Insert student record. The method name is insert student record. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are passing 4 parameter. 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert student record is no issue. Procedure of functions has too many arguments specified. I think we are passing exact parameters. Let's see one thing, one new thing. Let me see, guys. I think we should pass in this way. Let's see what happened again here. Mm, the first parameter is full name, email address. Full name should be model dot full name that we are getting in from these. The second parameter should be email address. It should be exact like this one. Email address. Uh, email address should be modal dot email address. Okay, and the third one is city. Okay, it is very simple. There is no need to copy modal dot city. Okay, and the final one is uh, created by and it should directly be one at this time. There is no need to pass the login user ID. We are passing these to the okay. Run the application again. I will try with another name. I know that there is some issue with the name that I am using. There may be and maybe not. It may be my own mistakes. Okay, let's I try the Rahul Rahul at the rate of gmail.com and the city is from Dhaka. Yeah, I'm spelling right. Now we are passing four parameter one, two, three, four. Yes, and inside the procedure we have one, two, three, four parameter specified. What is the okay? I have successfully, guys. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. We have got the success message. So let's we see the record inside our student table. Okay, we have insert these rows successfully. don't worry about this message. I will just correct. So we have insert the record successfully. Go to the student controller, and we have to return to the student list view. Okay, just first get the URL of the page. We will get the URL, and then we have to return to this URL if we get the success message. If we, what am I doing? URL, okay. And if we get error, then again we have to return to the view. For showing the error message inside the view, we have to add here a row again. Okay. Clause. There is no intelligence. Sometime. Column LG 12. Yes. I will give some styling. Style. Uh, Margin. Top. OAB. Margin. It is not giving me anti-recess. 10 pixel. And margin bottom also 10 pixel. 10 pixel. Okay guys, margin bottom is also 10 pixel. Inside these I have to write a little C# code. If temp data success message is not equal to null, then show us the success message. H3 saved successfully, and the background of these should be style is equal to background. Background color should be like green. Okay, at this time it is enough. And if we get an error message, then we have to show an error occurred. Please tag an error occurred. Please try again. Okay, an error occurred. Please try again. I think and background color should be red. Let's rerun the application again. We are returning these two messages from our controller, or URL is student controller and the action method is student list. It is our list. We will add here the record like uh, Noor, Ahmed, Noor. Okay, guys. I think we should try Elena. Elena, Elena at the rate of gmail.com, and her city is, I think, Texas. Go, continue, see the success message. Okay, save successfully. It is our success message. Continue. Okay, save successfully. Guys, we have added another record, Elena Road. No, we have no to add the um, delete method for deleting any record like Elena, Rahul. So I will add here a button, and when user click on this button, then I will show you how we can uh, delete the user card. Where is our main page? Sorry, I have opened another project again. Um, it is our student controller. I have just to copy this complete method and here paste. The method name will be delete student record, and I was here just the student ID. Student ID. Okay, there is no need to declare this kind of thing. I will pause here to the method, and no, I have to write a service method for this. Let's me copy this whole method and paste here. Okay guys, the method name should be delete student record. Okay guys, go to the services, and here inside the services, uh, write the body of this method. The parameter will be student record. We will pass this parameter to the procedure, and there is no need to pass these other parameters. Therefore, I am removing it. We have just to pass student record, student ID. Sorry guys, student ID. And you know what was the name of our delete method? The name of our delete method was this, delete student record. Hmm. Yes, and if we return the message from the procedure as deleted successfully, then we have to return it to the view. Uh, if the message is deleted successfully, we will also check here deleted successfully, deleted successfully. Okay, inside the view, I have to done a little more changes, like I have to directly paste the success message from the controller, and if error occur, then I have to print the temp.db message. It will be, I think, more dynamic. Yes guys, now go to the controller. Why this method is giving error? I think I did not declare it in the interface, so I will declare this method also inside the interface. Now let's we see our controller whether the error is gone. Yes, there's no error. Let's we see guys, and I will procedure return redirect to action. No, I should know write like a JSON method for deleting the record. I will inside this controller there should I add an a method action. It will be the column, and here inside this column I will write a method like I will declare an anchor tag, and inside this anchor tag I will write as delete uh, on click of this anchor method O is equal to, I will write a JavaScript function like delete student, and inside the parenthesis I will post the student ID that are coming from the list. So it will be like this, item dot student ID. No, student ID. Just declare me this method inside a JavaScript function, script function delete student record. I will post the parameter. The parameter is student ID. Okay guys, student ID. I will show you here the JavaScript confirm before deleting the record. uh, Let response is equal to confirm. Yes, what it says confirm. Do you really want to delete this record? To delete this record, question mark. And if user click on the OK button in the response, then we will go further. If response is okay, let's see. Student list. Okay, it is the delete button. Yes, do you really want to delete the record? And if somebody click on the OK button, then I will write the delete code. Otherwise, there will be no code if somebody click on the cancel button. Okay, I am passing this student ID inside the function that we are calling behind this anchor tag. I am telling about this one. Okay, so we just write copy a very simple Ajax ASP. I will just copy the code so that where is the simple Ajax, the most simple Ajax I am searching for. I think it is the most simple Ajax. Okay, so if user click on OK, then I will write this method post. It will be inside the controller. Let's me write is like in ASP fashion URL dot action. Yes, I have to write the method and then I have to write the controller name. Our method name is delete student record. It is of post tab. Okay, and the controller name is student. Student is our controller name. It will be our URL, and in the data I will post the student ID. Okay, is equal to, sorry, is the JSON format. Content type JSON before remove this function. Okay, uh, also comment this at and we will get the response. We will check the response, remove this one. I will just show here an alert. And an error occurred. Okay, please try again. Please try again, and we will return this response from our method, from this method. Okay, um, if result is equal to deleted successfully, then we will return here the return JSON as uh, new message is equal to deleted successfully. We will return this message if the record is deleted successfully. Otherwise, we will return JSON behavior dot allow get JSON result. I think we are making again an error. JSON dot behavior JSON. Oh my god, what am I doing again? There is no intelligence basically. Where am I going? JSON behavior dot allow. I want to pass here the JSON behavior dot allow get. Okay. So how can we do this by search? Where is our controller? Return. Save simple results. JSON behavior dot allow get. There is no ASP JSON behavior allow get. Let's we search JSON behavior. I was basically searching for this one, but not getting any kind of intelligence. Generate. Is this method not supported? Why? What is the reason? Should I return here from as JSON? JSON result? No, it is supported. Yes, we don't return any behavior. What will be the reason? Let's we try in this way. Return JSON message is equal to an error occurred. Okay, an error. But I think it will not be hit in this way. Updating that, just remove this one. Okay, let's see. I want to return the JSON behavior get, but it is not supported. Or I am trying some kind of different way. But it is the normal way. We have to return the JSON and then we have to write here the JSON behavior get. But at this time, uh, uh, is coming an error by doing so. So I will also remove this one. There is no need to declare this method. The student record is already declared. Let's I put a debugger. I will call this method and inside this response I will put here again a debugger. Let me see what is the response from the controller. Okay guys, I should delete a record. I hit the controller method and it is our parameter. Okay, just put me the console open. I should click on continue. The debugger is heated. Let me see the response. There is no success message is coming. Okay. Student services. Hmm. Let's we see what happened inside our debugger. There is no debugger supported, I think. Alert, alert. Response dot message. Response dot message. Okay. Let's we try again. Saved successfully. No, it is a wrong method. Oh, I will show you that our record is not deleted. Again, we will click on this record. Click OK. An error occurred. Why an error occurred? Let's we see again. Refresh. Oh my God. An error occurred. Please try again. Am I returning an error from the controller side? Let's we see. I have put a debugger here again. Please come on. Okay. Delete. Okay. What is the message? Saved successfully. Why am I returning saved successfully? Deleted successfully. Where is the message? Saved successfully. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I have to write this method. Okay. Again. If this is the message that we got inside our view, I will also put here a check. If response.message is equal to um, like this one, deleted successfully. Okay. Then we have to refresh the page. Window.location.reload. There is no deletion from the JavaScript also. Window.location.reload, or we can try without parentheses. First we should try in this way. Else we should alert the response message just. Good. Let's rerun the application again. Okay guys. Student list. There is no student card. I have just one student. Continue. Record is successfully. One record is inserted. No, I want to delete this record. Okay. The message is deleted successfully. I will remove the debugger. What message have I got at this time? Let me try again. Okay. Save successfully. What is the reason of saving successfully this record? I got the point. I got the point. We should not save this message again here. We are just returning the error message. No, I have to put a debugger inside this again. What we are getting the response debugger. Okay. Student list. Okay. Insert the record. Elena Karachi. Save. Record is inserted successfully. No, I want to delete this record. Just wait for a while. Okay. Response message is equal to deleted successfully. Response message is equal to deleted successfully. Deleted successfully. Deleted successfully. That window.location.reload. I think we can try in this way. Window.location.reload. JavaScript window.location.reload. Script window location reload. No, no, baby. Window.location.reload. Window.location.reload. True. Yes, I am also doing in this way. Window.location.reload. But why the debugger is not hitting? It is my problem. Here is my code. Okay. I think, oh, I got it. I got this ploy. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, guys. I am right. I am 100% right. Remove this debugger. Let's we insert another record. Let's we insert another record. Go at the rate of gmail.com and the final result is oh, China NACT. It okay. We have insert the record. No, I have to delete this record. Okay. Again, I have to delete the second record. There is no record. Let's refresh me the page. There is no record. No, I have to insert a record and then to update this record. It will be our final step of this course. Uh, Farid, Farid, gmail.com. Hi Farid, where is your location? I think you are living in Karachi. Karachi, yes. No, I want to update the record of Farid. Just wait. Just wait. Action. I have to insert Control Z, Control D. I have to insert another button. Let's just me put a simple break. Here, uh, edit, and in the edit button, I should move towards another page, or I should update the existing record. Let me think. Let me think. I should populate this record inside this form, and when I click submit, then the record should be updated. Is this the right way? At this time, I think I should add a new page. Just remove this line of code. href is equal to yes url dot here or you running url dot okay dot action. The method name will be edit student record, and the controller name is student controller student okay. And here I will also pass the student ID as parameter. uh, Student ID, I think it is not a suitable way. I should handle all the things inside this form. When I click, then the form should be populated, and when submit, then the record should be updated. Okay, I should do in this way. Just remove this code, paste here. Okay. Uh, Update record, update student, student, student record. No, I have to pass all these parameter again. Just copy this one and paste three more time, paste three more time. Here will be the full name, and here will be the email address, and here will be the city. Okay guys, control alt select all these thing and write a function update student record. Function update student record. Okay, control Z. Yes, yes, yes. No, copy. Where am I doing mistake? Copy all this stuff, paste over here. Okay, I will pause these parameter inside the function and will update the fields accordingly. Okay, I will declare here another input field as a type will be hidden. Okay, hidden, and its id will be I think student id, and name will also be student id. Yes, yes, student id. I am right. Now we have to update the form fields. Let's first I should try the jQuery, and if the jQuery work, then it is the most suitable way to update the form fields. Hash for the id. First update the student id. Okay guys, then update the full name. I'm just updating the values inside the form, you know, email address and then the city. Okay, let's me match this function with this one. Just run me application. Okay, if I click on the edit method, edit, just put me a little style. Class is equal to button info, and its class should be like, oh, its class should be like button button danger, which is the bootstrap class for showing the button in a red color, and its text should be edit. Let's me refresh the page. Okay, now it's look like a little better. Delete edit. Once I click on the edit button, then all the fields should be updated according to this row. Okay, now I have just to submit and the record will be updated. It will be the flow of application. I am calling the insert student record method, but I will update like insert update student record. Go to the controller, change the method name like insert update student record. Now here I will write a method for insert or update if uh, form data dot student id is greater than 0, then I will update the student record. Otherwise, I will insert the new data. You got the point or not? Write this method at the top is equal to uh, string.empty. Yes, at this time. Remove this one and also this one. Okay, guys. Result here. Why are you so confused? String result. Just copy and paste if result is equal to this one. Why are you confused? I don't know. I don't know about this new feature really. Am I correct? I think it is out of scope. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, yes, yes. String dot empty at this time. No, if student id is greater than 0, then write the update student script. Copy this method completely. Control MO collapse either or write update student record. We are passing the model and the procedure name is update. I think I should open the procedure to see the parameter also. So we are passing 3 to 4 thing. The parameter name is yes, full name, email address, and city, and the last one is the student ID. Okay, and student ID will be um, modal dot student ID. Yes, it will be the procedure name, and if we get the saved successfully message from the procedure, then we will return this message. Let me also uh, declare this method inside the interface, the iStudent interface. Okay guys, let me call this method from here. Just give me a chance to put a debugger here what happened. Yes, save successfully. Then it will be our final step. We have inserted the record, we have deleted the record, we show in the list, and now we are going to update the existing record. At this time we have just one record. Let's me again insert another record. Abid at the rate of sorry gmail.com. The city is Lahore or New Delhi. I think Lahore is okay for Abid. Submit. Student ID will be 0. Okay, so the record will be inserted. Let me see the message. Message is saved successfully. So record is successfully saved. Two record are inserted. Sorry guys for the design because we have not time to here design this page in a dynamic and in a beautiful way. No, I want to update the first row. Click on edit. Okay, I want to make is like Farid Ahmed and the city to be like city Karachi nahi, like Mumbai and email address Farid one. Click on submit. Let's show me the student ID whether it is coming. Yes, it is 9. Let me save successfully. Continue. Okay guys, the record is updated successfully. You can see Farid Ahmed, Farid Rewan, Mumbai. Let me also delete this record. Okay guys, so in our this session we learned how we can create the .NET 6 latest Microsoft technology SP MVC application in Visual Studio uh, 2020 and then we insert the record, we delete the record, we edit the record. Beside this, we see how we can download and install the basic NuGet packages. We also learn how we can use the Dapper for manipulating with the database operations, and we see how we can use the interface. And the most important thing for me in this lecture was, I think, the program.cs class. Basically, in normal ASP.NET Core application, we have this startup.cs class or program.cs class, but not in this format. We have the namespace, then the class name, and then the opening parenthesis, closing parenthesis, and then inside this we have the configure services methods. But here all the things are open, and in this area we have register or dependency injection. So goodbye at this time. In the next upcoming days, I think we should wait for a new video about the latest .NET 6 technology. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you, guys.